Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I've ventured into the garden. It's a glorious day and I'm making the most of the lovely weather. The garden is atrocious. It's a sorrowful sight. Lots of weeds, bracken and dead stuff everywhere for me to cut away, chop away, compost. And what I've started with is, if you remember, we cut away the fruit trees recently and I was left with an awful lot of branches. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking them up. I can't find my secateurs anywhere, so I'm having to do it by hand. I'm breaking them up into kindling for the barbecue, and I will let them dry out for a few weeks, and we have a steady supply then of the kindling. So around the garden the fruit trees are all budding. The apple tree, as you can see, everything's in a quite a state, but the fruit trees are budding, and the pear trees look glorious. The buds on them are absolutely amazing. It's so lovely to hear the birds singing. I'll take you down and show you my pride and joy, which is my peach tree. The garden is quite a mess. Sorry for the quick pan round. And here is my, I'm hoping you can see it, that sunlight is in our way. The glorious flowers of the peach tree, and the pinks are so wonderful to see, and it's absolutely massed with colour, and it's producing more and more each year, so I'm really happy with that. And that was what brought me out into the garden. I needed some positivity, some uplifting, and the sun and the garden will give me that at the moment. There's so much work to be done, which is a godsend really, because I have lots of time on my hands. The beds are in an awful mess. Don't know if you can see the herbs and the seeds have dropped. The chives are all back to life. There's some wild garlic peeping through, but it's an absolute disgrace. There's lots to be done, and I shall thoroughly enjoy doing it. It will keep me busy. One thing that's just made me smile is catching the buds on this grape. So the grape has survived the winter and there's buds on them, so quite happy with that. I have two. I have a black grape and white grape, and they've both survived. They've both got budding on. There's quite a lot going on underneath the dead stuff. My celery has survived the winter, so hopefully I shall get a nice crop off the celery once I've weeded the bed and tidied everything up a little bit. The raspberries need cutting back, and a sorrowful sight, just like everything else. But the buds on the fruit trees are a saving grace. I'm so happy with that. There are a few dandelions popping through, which I'm pleased to see. But not nearly as many as usual. So to get my 12-month supply of honey, I'll probably have to go elsewhere this year. I have a little lawn here, and it's I keep using the word disgrace, but it's full of dead stuff and weeds, etc. But I keep this spare piece of space just purely for dandelions, and it's not really paying off at the moment. So I need to clean it, I need to encourage it for the dandelion growth, and I have another small top lawn which I normally get dandelions from. I have a little bit of red nettle, which I can also use in the kitchen. But at the moment, till I dig deeper and see what's survived underneath, I'll bring you it bit by bit, and slowly but surely you'll see my garden allotment come back to life. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll speak to you again soon. Let me know how you're doing. Have you done your clean-up campaign in the garden, in the allotment? Are you just in the process of doing it? Have you discovered any animals, frogs, toads, hedgehogs, ladybirds? I haven't discovered anything today yet, but I'm sure as I get deeper into it, I'll discover a lot more. Okay, speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.